guys, it is a beautiful Sunday morning and I am not at church. I am at home. It's been kind of a wonky week. My hubby is in Illinois with the grandkids and my son and daughter-in-law and he's at our other house. He's doing some work on our home in Carlinville because we're trying to get it renovated because we're going to Airbnb it out and then stay in it when we want to be in town. But in addition to that, he is teaching Vacation Bible School at my son's church. He developed it, did the whole thing. He's like just amazing at this stuff. So he is there, and I loaned my car to my son because he has to go to Alabama for a field training thing for work. So I am home and I have no car, and the kids, my daughter-in-law and the kids, they are out in the boat today with their Cherish's mom and dad and family and stuff. So anyway, I am alone with Bentley at home. So I thought that I would make do and try to get some stuff done because, oh my gosh, you guys, I have just been so bleh that, you know, when you just don't feel like, I feel better physically and feeling still a little bit fatigued and achy. The bone ache stuff is kind of like not getting any better, but I'm getting used to it, I guess. Doctor's giving me some medications to kind of deal with it. It is helping. But like emotionally, mentally, I've just felt like I'm just kind of, I don't know what that means, but that's how I feel. So anyway, I've just been like, I didn't do the washing for a couple weeks. I just kind of put everything off. I didn't want to do it. I just kind of like, So today I am going to take advantage of being alone with nothing to do and no one asking me to do anything. And I'm going to do my washing. And then I am going to go through the whole entire wardrobe room and try on things. If they don't fit, if I don't like them, I'm just going to organize the heck out of it. And then I'm going to get some bags. I tried to do this the other day and I got sidetracked. I can't remember what happened, but I got sidetracked and I didn't do it. But I'm going to go through and get some bags ready for the church, for the women's ministry at church, so I can kind of get that going and out, and then I'll know how much room I have. We're probably going to be doing some renovations, probably not until next spring. I think that is the plan, but we're going to the back part of the house has we have 2 acres, so what we're going to do is just push out the back of the house, just like whoop out. Don't you like the sound effects? I do that all the time. And my kids are like, do you have to talk in sound effects, Mom? And I'm like, yeah, probably so. Anyway, we're going to push the back of the house out, which will make the master bedroom like bigger, and my work room, my office, and my wardrobe room, and my filming room will be like just pushed out. So anyway, welcome to the new week. Aren't you excited? I just kind of went down a rabbit trail, just like, and I have no idea what I just said. But welcome to my life. If you are new here, I am so glad that you took a chance and pushed that subscribe button or follow or just clicked on to kind of, see what's going on here. My name is Jody, and I am living with metastatic breast cancer that has spread to my bones and to my spine. Right now, I am doing awesome. I am not doing chemotherapy. I haven't done for quite some time. I am in a holding pattern, which is amazing. I have spots little teeny spots on my spine that they are keeping a close eye on. And I'm doing a treatment called, why can't I ever get that? Keytruda. All right. I'll put it on the screen. Keytruda. I do that, and that is in an, IV. And then I do megadosing of vitamin C, and I do a ton of supplements, vitamin D, C, just all the good, B12, all the stuff that, has been really keeping my immune system strong. I have a doctor that subscribes, and we go over and controls all my supplementation, so it's not like I just order on Amazon and just start taking stuff. Don't do that, by the way, especially if you're on Keytruda. There are stuff you can do, can't do, all that kind of good stuff. But if you talk to your doctor and you let them know and you get advice. I'm not a doctor. I talk to my doctor, I do what he says, and I have a holistic practitioner that is also a medical doctor that is doing all of my holistic treatment. And then I have a oncologist that is doing, a traditional doctor that is doing my Keytruda and stuff. And then they are working together for a, what do they call that? Where they're both doing both, whatever. I'm tired. So anyway, I'm going to get busy. That is my life right now. And I share it all with you guys. And if you guys are feeling down, if you just got diagnosed or something, you're thinking your life, oh my gosh, is my life over? I have cancer. Because that's what I thought when I first got cancer. I was like, oh my gosh, who's going to raise my children? Oh my gosh, is my husband going to remarry? Those things all go through your head. And sometimes it's not that I'm going to die. Sometimes it's like, can I keep working? Am I going to be too sick? Am I going to, what's going to happen? So I'm just here to tell you, life goes on, and you know what? It's wonderful. It's just, you appreciate every single solitary moment of every day. Even clearing out the closet right now is a blessing to me because, maybe the last time I get to do it. So you never know. But I'm ready for whatever the ride is, whatever it is. God has got me in his hands and I'm ready to do it. Okay, I'm going to jump off my soapbox and I'm going to go and get busy. But first, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. And yes, I know it's got acid in it and I know it's not good for you, but guess what? Jody is going to do it. Your girl is going to get me some coffee. I don't know if I ever showed you our fancy little coffee station. I may have, but anyway, I'm going to show you really quick again. My kids got this whole setup thing for my husband's 60th birthday. So, of course, I take advantage of it. And I love it. I love the way it looks, too. All right, let me turn you around. So, here is the coffee station. And, yeah, I just love it. It's just so pretty. It's all decorated and got everything. At the very top, it has a thing of coffee. It says The Wrights. That's her last name, Wrights Coffee. I thought that was kind of cute. And yeah, down here, it has got the cute little cappuccino shot things. I love them. And then we keep our stuff for all the coffee stuff, sweet and low sugar, all that good stuff down here. And then on this side, I think we keep our spare coffee, coffee stuff. And then just recently, I got these beautiful cups. I just love them. They are off of Amazon. They're not even, sorry, I had coffee in that. That's dirty, that was naughty. But look at this. They have all these different colors inside. And I just think they're so lovely. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that. I love, 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 love. Let's see what other color is up here. Yellow. I think it's got turquoise, blue, yellow, navy blue, black, and red. The other ones are in the dishwasher. So I just got those and I love them. They're just perfect. And then my daughter, no, I did this. Did my daughter? I don't know. I can't remember. I think I bought these. I thought these were adorable. This cute little, you know. And then my daughter, she's so cute. She got that for her daddy for his Father's Day. Awesome, like my daughter. This is a little coffee shop right close to us. Not super close, about 30 minutes off, but that is close when you live out in the middle of nowhere. It is called Jennings, and it is run by people in our church. And so I kept this because I thought it was adorable. It's actually a shot glass for coffee, espresso. But anyway, Jennings, shout out to them. If you guys are local, that is a great place to go. Up here, look at this. Isn't that just the cutest little thing? Now, uh-oh, my coffee thing fell down. Coffee bean. There we go. Coffee bean. This here is so precious to me. My best friend, Rachel, who we've been friends for over 35 years. Actually over 40 years because we lived together before my husband. Anyway, she found this in an antique store, and I love tea. You know, I'm a massive tea person, and she thought my British roots would appreciate that. So, and she got it right before we left, something to remember her by, like I'd ever forget. And yeah, so there you have it. There is, and my husband collects, I don't know if I ever said this before. My husband collects cups from all the places he has visited, and people buy him stuff. There's the Tennessee, there's Cross Church where my son is a pastor. And anyway, he collects all these different cups from different locations where he's traveled. He's got hundreds of them, but those are the only ones that go in there. All right, so I am going to turn you guys off and go get some work done. This is embarrassing, but I'm going to show you the wardrobe room and my work room. I took all the stuff out of the closet and I hung it on this display thing so I could go through and try to see it better. And then I've got some bags going on here. Washing, which I'm gonna hit right now and start putting away. Oh, wow. These are Adidas, all Adidas shoes. They're like every color of the rainbow. I am not kidding you. I got these for a brand deal that I'm doing on Instagram. So yeah. After I'm done with them, I'll pick a few that I like, and then I am going to gift them, because who can wear that many Adidas shoes? I don't know. All right. Anyway, then this is my workstation. Yeah, I need to clean that up too. Clothes we're going through. A mess. Stuff I have to film. I'm doing a white dress edit on Pretty and Polished Over 40. Work stuff. Makeup station needs to be completely redone. Theo went through it last week, but it's already a mess again. Work clothes. Yeah. So I need to make sense out of all of this. So let's get started. Hello guys. So, as you can see, I am stuck in bed today, and I am not happy about it because Jody did something totally stupid. We have these dog stairs that go up. Sorry, that is my daughter-in-law texting me. I will get back to her in a minute. We have these dog stairs that go up to the bed because Bentley, my little Yorkie, is 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds now. He's gotten a little fatter as he's aged. And it's bad for his hips and stuff to jump, trying to get up. And a lot of times he doesn't make it, poor little dude. So we bought him some steps so he can, come up to the bed. Anyway, they are always in the exact same spot. So when I get up in the middle of the night and am going to the bathroom, I don't fall over them. Well, I did some cleaning on Saturday. As you know, I did the whole room, got 4 bags of clothes out for donation, had this amazing day. I was feeling great and thinking, ooh, tomorrow I have to shoot content. I have this, that, this. I was just like totally just looking forward to a great Monday. And Sunday night, I had moved the stairs to vacuum, all under the bed and all around. And when I put them back, I didn't put them back in the same spot as usual. So when I got up to go to the bathroom about 4:20 a.m., I fell backwards over them, like tripped backwards. I've never tripped backwards before. Really never tripped too many times in my life, not like that at least. So I stepped back and they were there and I lost my balance and I went flying flat on my back onto the hardwood floor. And I thought I broke my back, you guys. I was convinced I did. It hurt so bad. And then my head like boom, like that, my noggin. And I just laid there flat for a second. I was just shocked. I was like, what the heck just happened? And I couldn't move. I was just like, I can't move. This is ridiculous. I was starting to panic because number one, I'm alone. My husband is in Illinois at our other house. My kids were out on a boating trip. My son was in a training thing for his work. So I'm sitting here. I don't have, my phone is up on the table. I'm on the floor. Bentley is sitting there licking my face like, Mommy, what's wrong with you? And I literally panicked. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be stuck here until Ray gets home or the kids figure it out. Like, Mom's not answering her phone. Maybe we should go home and check or something. I don't know. So I was really starting to like panic. So then I start crying because I think I was crying. It did hurt, yes, but I was crying more because I was afraid because I didn't know what I was going to do. So then I just took a deep breath and I just prayed, oh my God, please calm me down. Just give me some peace and calmness so I can figure out how to get up and get to my phone. So anyway, I laid there. I was there about 30 full minutes, which I know doesn't sound like a long time, but when you're laying flat on the ground and in pain and kind of stuck in the middle of the night or middle of the morning, 30 minutes was a long time, let me tell you. So I laid there and I started just kind of wiggling my toes, wiggling my hands, wiggling my shoulders, kind of trying to figure out what hurt my neck, doing all the things that I would do for somebody else. I didn't want to move or try to get up if I had broken something. So I was just kind of moving cautiously. And I realized that my feet, my legs, everything were moving fine. My hands, everything, nothing seemed off that way. My neck was fine. My head hurt, but it was okay. My neck felt pretty good. And now that I think about it, after it, bounced down pretty hard, I'm surprised it didn't. So anyway, I started to try to figure out, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to roll to my side and I'm going to walk myself up, kind of like when you're pregnant. I don't know if you guys remember this. When you're pregnant, you can't just like pop up. You have to roll over to your side and kind of walk up to get up. Or if you've had surgeries or anything like that. So I was trying to do that, and first couple times it was just too painful. I could not do it. I had to lay back down. And again, I started panicking and crying. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to try the other side because I was rolling over to my left side. No, I was trying to roll over to my right side and work my way up. And I couldn't do it. So then I kind of like realized that my right side was hurting more than my left side, my back. So I rolled to my left side and was able to walk myself up to a sitting position, which killed just the pressure of like sitting. And oh my gosh, I was just dying. So that made me like try to get to my knees a little quicker. And then and Bentley was freaking out, that poor baby. He was walking around in circles and whining and like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. My poor mama. He is like so in tune with my pain. He is just like a little trooper. He just like sticks like really close to you when he knows you're upset or sad. Sometimes he knows before I know that I'm in a bad mood. He's so funny. So anyway, I got to my knees and crawled over to the dog stairs again because they were the closest, and just kind of walked my way up slowly to the bed. And then I got on my knees to the bed and I'm like, okay, I'm almost there. All I got to do is just get up far enough, roll onto the bed, and just lay there. Then I can reach over and get to my phone, and it's going to be okay. So I did that, and it hurt so bad. I was just like so happy to flop down on the bed and just lay there. I was just like freaking out. I didn't know what I was going to do. So I got my phone and I thought, wait a minute. It is so early in the morning. If I call anybody right now, it's going to freak them out. And my daughter-in-law is with her family on the boat, and it's like they're like probably about an hour away, and I don't even know if they'll answer, if they can, if they have reception, or I don't know. I was just like, my mind was going crazy. My husband would freak out because he's 8 hours away, and I don't know anybody yet. I don't know anybody in town yet. I didn't even have the numbers to anybody at church to call. I was just like, I literally know nobody. I felt so alone because my whole entire life I've had my entire family around. I have a huge family, and I mean, I could go down the list and just keep calling until someone showed up. And now I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I was feeling so vulnerable. I mean, it was just like a very unreal feeling that I'm not used to experiencing. So now I have a lot more compassion for anybody that is alone like this, and in a vulnerable state physically. I mean, it is scary. I feel so bad for you all, if any of you are in that position where you don't have a big support system and you're alone. I am so sorry. I I am I know what to pray for now for sure. Because I've experienced just a little tiny bit of it and I don't like it. So anyway, I got in bed and I thought, I'm gonna lay there for a while and I'm gonna see how I feel, and then we'll go from there. So gradually I was able to get to my phone. I Googled what happens when you land flat on your back, and you know, the symptoms, if it's like if you broke something, and I didn't have any of those symptoms at all. So I was kind of like self diagnosing. I wasn't like diagnosing, but I was going through the process of elimination just to kind of reassure myself that I had not broken my back. So I finally, at about when the doctor's office opened, I called and I talked to the nurse, told her what happened, and she said, I want you to come in." I said, "I don't have a car because my son took my car." Oh, that's another thing. I didn't have a car to go to the doctor, and I don't think I could have driven anyway. In fact, I know I couldn't drive. And so she's like, "I need you to call 911, Jody. I want you to come in. I want to do a scan or a MRI of your back. We'll do an x-ray and then we'll do an MRI of your back because with your cancer being in your spine and in your bones, you are a lot more fragile than the normal, person, and you could have like ruptured a disc. You could have, fractured." I mean, she just went on. And I was like, ooh, hadn't thought of that. All I had thought about was like the typical, I don't know. So I, once again, started getting panicky, and I don't want to go in an ambulance. I've been in an ambulance 3 times in my life, and it was not a good thing. And I just was like freaking. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'll just wait here until someone comes. I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to move. And so she could tell that I wasn't going to budge on the ambulance thing. Now, this is the coolest thing ever because in California, this never, ever would have happened. Number one, it would have been hard to get a hold of somebody. I would have had to go through this big, long phone tree to get a hold of a nurse line. Number two, this never would have happened. The doctor had the PA, Miss Sarah Green. Hi, Sarah, I love you so much. She's the PA in the office that I normally see, and I love her to pieces. She's just a sweetheart. She came to my house. Yes, she came to my house. I told her where we have a lockbox on one of the doors. So if anything happens, the kids can get in. If I lose my keys, which happens sometimes, I I can get in the house. So I told her the lockbox code. She came over and she did an exam. She checked everything, and she said I still would feel more comfortable with uh, um, a scan, but I think that you are probably just bruised your back bad. She said you could have even bruised your kidney, which is not a good thing because I only have one. Because as you know, the cancer took the other one. So yeah. So anyway, she had brought me some muscle relaxers, and she went to the pharmacy and actually picked them up for me, which I just thought was amazing. She got me my water, she got me my protein bars, all my food like sitting like right by me. She helped me go to the bathroom. She wanted to see me walk, wanted me to see how I could, stand up and everything. And that's all she did. She just was like such a help. I don't know what I would have done without her, you guys. I don't know. I would have had to call 911 for sure. And then I would have ended up in a hospital. My family would have freaked out, and uh, it just wouldn't have been good. So, and the nearest hospital is an hour away. So there's that too. Um, and it would have been painful to ride in an ambulance that far. It would have just been excruciating. So that was on Sunday or Monday morning. Monday, I laid flat all day, and Sarah called like 3 times to check on me. And at, it was about like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, she came back and brought me dinner. She went home, she made dinner for her family, and then she brought me a plate of dinner. I was just like blown away. This is a doctor. This is someone who does not know me. We are not friends. This is just, I just, small town living. I just, in the South. I mean, oh my goodness. I was just like, I just still can't get over it. I'm going to do something, I got to figure something really special to do for her as a thank you, because that is just unreal to me. A house visit. I mean, who knew? That is just like crazy. Um, anyway, I stayed down all day Monday, and by Monday night, last night, I could roll to my side and get to the bathroom a little better. Every time I got up to the bathroom was kind of like my measurement of if I was getting better or getting worse. And I slept a lot because the muscle relaxers make me super sleepy. And then last night I slept straight through the night. I didn't. I well, number one, I couldn't move because she said not to move, just to lay flat, and you know, um, just in case there is some kind of something going on that we don't know about. And then tomorrow, my daughter-in-law comes back, and she is going to take me to get a scan of my back just to make sure everything is okay. But today I woke up and I felt much better. I am still like can't I can walk. I couldn't walk before. I walked to the kitchen for the first time. I got Bentley some food and put water in his dish. I had to like pour it from the top, kind of splashed all over. He was looking at me like, "Are you bathing me or feeding me?" I'm not sure, but I was able to do that. And then I got my protein, my Optavia bar for my fueling, and was able to get back, wash my face, get my camera, and get back in bed. So I think definitely I will gradually, it'll get better and better. Problem is, I don't have any sick time left at work. And yeah, that is a huge problem. So I do have a medical accommodation in the works. The lady is working on it. My doctor did the paperwork, got it to her, and they kind of kicked it back and forth, getting clarification. And now I have that will protect me from getting fired. So that's a huge relief. But I still have to maintain my hours or I will get fired, because a medical accommodation doesn't let you work less. It just gives you the flexibility to take off for medical appointments, have extra breaks, things like that. So, and I don't qualify for FMLA yet because I haven't worked long enough for the company again, because I just started over again in Tennessee. So I'm like a new employee, which is so weird because I've worked for the same company for 13 years. And then in California, they shut down operations in California. So we got laid off. And then I had to reapply to get going again when we moved to Tennessee. So I'm starting at the bottom of a company that I've been with for 13 years. So that is frustrating. So anyway, I don't qualify for FMLA until I've worked a certain amount of hours. So that is, that's bad. So anyway, I talked to my boss. My boss is amazing. In fact, I won't say too much because it's not my story to tell, but he is also a cancer warrior and could not have put a better person over me, more compassionate, more understanding, just an amazing boss. So he knew I couldn't get to my work computer or anything. I couldn't even get to my laptop. I was like, oh great, I can't even go on and swap a shift. What am I going to do? So he took care of it and was able to trade 2 shifts off so I didn't lose any hours and no money, no nothing. And then so I could have 2 full days to rest. And he moved my hours to a late shift tomorrow. I think I work at 2 tomorrow. So I have 2.5 full days to try to see where I'm at with my back. And then after that, we'll go from there. And, if I have to apply for a medical leave, I will, but prayerfully, I won't have to. Yeah. And I get extra breaks because of the medical accommodation and stuff. So, anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm stuck in this stupid bed. And the interesting thing about it is I've been in this stupid hospital bed. It's pushed up against another bed, my husband's bed. We both go up and down. And my son, when we put the beds together this last time, he didn't know that I never use these side things. I usually take these things off. I'm like, I don't need those anymore. Just take them off. Then I could make the bed as a normal bed. Well, he thought I needed them still because, so he put them on it, and we just haven't had time to take them off. And we're getting a new bed where we're all one bed. We have a new bed, but it's in the guest room. We're getting one exactly like that because I love it. It's so comfortable. And we're getting it for this room, and then we're going to get rid of the 2 hospital beds that are pushed together. So, I'm so glad that he did that because literally I couldn't do anything without these things right now. These things have saved my butt, man. I can roll, I can pull. It's just amazing how just one little tiny detail can make your comfort so much easier. So, and it was just an accident. It's just like a little God thing that, God knew that I might need those things a little bit longer for a totally different reason other than cancer. But, a need is a need, right? All right. So I am going to go ahead and put you guys down. But, yeah, I'm just, I can't believe I did that. I was like, what a ding dong. But life happens and God will take care of me. Always has and always will. I hope you guys are doing better than I am. Because, yeah, it's rough 2 days. All right. I'm going to catch you guys later. Hopefully next time you see me, I will be upright. And just excuse the way I look. I haven't had a shower in 2 days. Actually, yeah, I took a shower Sunday before I went to bed because I had worked on the bedroom and I was just like drenched in sweat. But I just put my hair back in a ponytail and my little stubby pony. And I didn't even wash. I didn't dry it, nothing. I just was like, ah. And so I haven't had a shower since then, and I'm just laying in bed. All right, I'm going to stop rambling. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Hi guys, it's me, and I'm so sorry that I have not been vlogging this week because, well, I splintered or fractured my back, and I am a plunker. What can I say? So, yeah, there is that. But I just want to come on really quick and just say that I will be updating you with a whole thing as soon as I am feeling up to it. Right now, I've been in bed and I've just been kind of, chilling out and stuff, and I just don't quite feel like sitting and having a heart-to-heart yet. And I do want to cover some points and talk to you guys, but right now it's just not, I just don't have the energy. So I just came on to say hello, hi. I hope you guys had a great week, and I hope you guys are having a great, today is Saturday, and I hope that you're having a good weekend so far, and I hope you guys are staying hydrated because it is a hot one, It is very, very hot out there. I had to go to the doctor, and I had been inside so much, I did not realize how hot it was outside. I walked out and I was like, whoa, this is really, really summertime now, which I'm not complaining because we had a lot of winter going on, and my bones are thanking me for the nice warmth that God has blessed us with. So anyway, but I did want to make a correction because I forgot to tell you guys in the last video, the last upload, I told you about my Magic Mind stuff that I've been ordering, and I've been trying it again. Tried it last year and I really liked it, and then I fell out of the habit of getting it, and when we moved I didn't up my subscription to it, and now it finally came and I have been taking it. Well, what I forgot to tell you guys, I think I did put it in the description box, but you know how my brain works sometimes. This is exactly why I have to use it, by the way, because if you guys did not know, and if you missed the last video, Magic Mind it's like a little green shot of all this really good stuff that helps you with sleep, memory, cognitive clarity. It just has so many great properties in it that I just can't even go into all of them, but I did add it in the last video below, but I forgot to tell you, there is a trial, a free trial for this time only, in fact, I'm going to read it off to you so I get it right. The code is Jody Trial, all capital letters, JODITRIAL. And then I'll go ahead and put in the link in the description, and I'll put the code on the screen too, just in case, so you guys don't forget. But if you use the code Jody Trial, then you get and I'm going to read that too because I don't want to screw this up and have you guys miss out. You get 3 sample packs for free, and yeah, so you can try the sample packs. You get 3 of them for free, and you try them out, and then you'll know if you like them or not. So I think it's just brilliant because it's so hard. It's like you want to try it. You're like, what if it's icky? What if I don't like it? What if I get it and I just can't stomach it? And then I have to spend all that money on nothing. Okay, well, this totally, completely, 100% solves your problem. You can get it by using the code Jody Trial, all in caps, Jodi. My name is spelled with an I, not a Y. I always wanted to put my email, Jody Y with an I, Jody with an I, but anyway, I digress. Jody Trial, TRIAL, as a discount code, and you can get 3 sample packs for free. And everything will be in the description box below. So anyway, I am really glad that I have that right now because my brain is even worse than normal because of being hurt and everything. And I will update you on that when I'm not like laid up and not feeling good. So yeah. All right, you guys, I'll catch you probably tomorrow. I think I'm going to call it quits today and just lay flat because I'm pretty exhausted. But I will catch you tomorrow, okay? Talk to you later. Hello guys. So I have no idea even where I started, where I left off. All I do remember, I think, telling you guys about my fall and landing flat on my back. So yeah, so that was fun. Don't ever do that, by the way. Just don't do it. It's not recommended. So I think I'll start from there. I'm sorry, this week's vlog is gonna just turn into a sit down chat because I was literally immobile all week long and could not do anything, so therefore could not film anything. Yeah, so after my fall, I laid flat and did exactly what the doctor said. And then every day, I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I started feeling a lot better. Got up, took a shower, started getting around and thinking, I'm good now, I'm fine. Well, then I think it was Wednesday night. I went back to work on Thursday. So I was off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because of the fall. So I, Wednesday, no, was it Thursday? Because I already went, okay, so I went back to work Thursday. And then on Thursday night, I woke up and I was trying to roll over to my side and I got this sharp pain. It felt like someone was just stabbing me in the back. And I was like, whoa, that just does not feel, something feels really wrong. So I called my son and I was like, I think I need to go to the emergency room because something is really off because I'm having this shooting pain in my back and when I take a deep breath, it hurts. So long story short, I gotta switch over. I gotta stay in a certain position or else I start like getting in pain. Anyway, went to the ER, they did a scan, checked it out, and I have a, let's see if I can get it right. I'll probably put it on the screen because you know how I am with my words and stuff. Although I have to tell you that my Magic Mind little green shots that I've been taking for memory, clarity, sleep, all of that, I really put them to the test this week. And they are really starting to help, I think. I mean, I can really feel like a little jolt of like energy when I take them. And if I'm like really just kind of so tired, my brain's starting to just get foggy. If I go ahead and take one of the little shots and stuff, within about a half hour, I start feeling like, oh, hey, I'm a little bit more awake. It's almost like having a real strong cappuccino, not a cappuccino, espresso shot, except for without the bad headache and the side effects, and this is actually good for you. This is what it is. So they did a scan, and I have a thoracic, in the thoracic region, you know, which is pretty much the middle of your back, middle of your body. I have a transverse fracture, and it's like just a little hairline fracture. It's where the bones go up, and you have a million bones in your body, by the way, but the ones that go up and down your spinal column, where your vertebrae are, the little bones up and down, little plates go up and down. I know I'm not a doctor, and I don't play one on TV, and I know I'm not explaining this in the most medical terms, but you guys get the drift. Anyway, it's a hairline fracture, and it's in the thoracic region, and they showed me, and it's just this little, like, boop, little, like, fracture of bone that when I fell, it jiggled everything around, and it broke. It broke me. So, even though it sounds like it's really scary, and it's like, oh my gosh, you broke her back, it's not. I mean, it's the least invasive break that you could possibly have, number one, for your back. So I am super sorry, you guys. I just have to move around a lot or else I do get in pain. So there is that, and I'm really grateful that it is not, it could have been a lot worse. And the reason even it happened the way it did is because my bones are not strong because I have cancer in them. And yeah, when, you know how they do the bone density test? It's like a 0 to 10 or, you know, scale. I'm like really bad. I'm not doing too good. They had me on Zometa. It's the bone strengthening infusions that they do like every month, every 3 months, every 6 weeks, whatever your doctor prescribes for you. I did that for a while, but the side effects were so bad. I was in so much pain. I felt like my bones were crushing. the first 24 to 48 hours after each infusion. And it made it so where all my dental work could not heal. And I've had problems with my teeth ever since. I mean, I've had problems from the chemotherapy and the radiation, but also the Zometa is, I guess, dentists and stuff don't even want to touch you after having that stuff. They're like, you're just not going to heal. You know, it's really, really bad. So anyway, I did that for a while and I had to stop. My body could not tolerate it. So the bone strengthening, you know, wasn't happening for me. So now that fall, even though I didn't fall from a great height, I'm only 5'2", and I just fell. I fell from 5'2" down to the ground. You know, I still was able to fracture my back. So that is why I didn't vlog anything all week. I have been trying to stay upright, or I can lay flat. I'm not supposed to lay on my side because the whole goal is they want you to heal properly. They don't want it to grow back weird because you'll get arthritis in your spine and it'll be bad, and it'll cause more problems if it doesn't heal correctly. Just like any break anywhere in your body. So that is what has been going on with me. And on top of everything else, I just have felt, I mean, it's like, okay, so last month, I'm just gonna vent a little bit, you guys. I'm so sorry, but it's the way it is. Last month, I was pretty much, I don't want to say devastated, because devastated is way overkill, but I was a little gutted that I had to put a pin in my channel, Pretty and Polished Over 40. I was super excited. I had content. I had deals going on for it. I was working with some brands. I was super excited about it. And, you know, I just physically just couldn't handle it. Well, now I'm really, really glad that I didn't do it, because with the back situation, I would not have been able, it would have just made it so hard to add that one more thing in. So anyway, God knew that it was just time to, you know, give it a break. So that was still, even though it was for the best, it still made me feel really sad. And then made me even more sad when I got stuck in bed and couldn't get out of bed because I fell over Bentley's stupid stairs. He's looking at me like, I'm sorry. What a dum-dum, what a plunker. Anyway, yeah, well, I'm not exactly graceful in any situation, but in the middle of the night when I gotta pee and I'm not paying attention and I can't see very good at night, you know, and the stairs got moved and plump, I got moved. But yeah, so with all of that happening, I've been really kind of like the air just kind of let out of me, and I'm trying to pick it back up again and trying to see positive and all that. But today I had a really hard struggle because now I know that this is like so probably even weird for you guys to, I don't even know if I should speak it out because I know I'm going to have haters and tell me, oh my gosh, drama, drama, drama. But it is how I'm feeling, and just, it is what it is. I heard on the news that Shannon Doherty, an actress that had been dealing with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer for the last, gosh, she's been battling it for, I want to say 20 years almost. And she was doing really good. She was doing a lot of different treatments, and she was kind of like a barnstormer, I don't know, people that lead the way type of thing in the Cancer Society. And, you know, I followed her and I enjoyed her strength and her courage. And I remember when she was on Little House on the Prairie, I remember every role she ever played, Just as an actress, I always liked her. I loved her as Brenda in 90210. And then again on Charmed. That was like my favorite show. I was like, my little sister and I watched it. We're like, oh, Charmed is on. Horrible show. Horrible show. Don't watch it. Don't let your kids watch it. But I liked it. But I liked her in that. Yeah. And so then when she found out that she had cancer and she started speaking out on it, I was intrigued because we have the exact same kind of cancer. Well, anytime anybody dies that has the same diagnosis as myself, it's like reality kind of faces me. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, that could be me, that will be me at some point in time. And I remember one of her, Shannon Doherty's post on Instagram. She had a podcast, by the way, too. And she would talk about how she wanted to do everything she could possibly do now because she was feeling great. And she said that she felt like people kind of like was like, as soon as they found out she had stage 4 metastatic breast cancer that spread to her bones, they were like, oh, you better rest, you better stay down, you better not do this, oh, she can't do this, she can't do that. And she was like, I feel better than I have ever felt in my entire life. And I don't want to wait till I get better because I'm not getting better. And just those words just like really, really resonated with me because it's like, when you have a diagnosis like cancer or any kind of terminal illness, you're like, you are so aware that putting something off like a vacation for next year, that may not be a good idea for you. Although it might be. I mean, no one is guaranteed tomorrow, period. I mean, things happen to everybody, not just people with cancer. But when you do have cancer or another terminal illness, you are just more aware that there may not be next year for vacation. There may not be an opportunity to do this or that, or, So you do want to live in the moment and you want to take advantage of whatever opportunities come up now, because that opportunity, you may not feel well enough to do whatever that is later. Kind of the way I felt about my channel. I felt like if I don't do it now, I might never get to do it. But then there's balance. So you have to kind of, figure out a balance with it all. So anyway, when I heard that she died, I cried. I felt so incredibly sad. I didn't feel sad because I lost a friend or anything, because obviously we weren't friends. We didn't know each other. But I felt a loss because I saw her journey and her feelings, and her journey mirrored a lot of my journey and how we dealt with things in a different way, yes, but her perspective on living and life were very similar to how I'm feeling now. And I just remember about a year ago, she did a podcast and she looked beautiful. She looked radiant. I mean, it just looked like she had never been sick. And she came on and she says it spread to my brain. And it just like, crushed my heart, because we know that as things progress, when it goes to your brain, that's usually the last place that it goes before it takes your life. And I remember just feeling so hopeful when I kept seeing her come up on social media, and she wasn't dead yet. She was still alive. She was still living. So, yeah, it just like a year ago, she was sitting here talking just like I am. So then in my mind, I'm thinking, in a year, is someone going to be sitting here talking about me, in past tense? So, yeah, so it's just, I don't know. A lot of emotions came out of hearing that she passed. So, and I'm just praying for her family and her mother specifically. She was very close with her mom, and yeah, so keep her family in your prayers. All right, you guys, I have set up for as long as I can handle it right now, and I think I'm gonna go and put the camera down and lay flat. So yeah, I'm sorry this week's vlog didn't turn into a vlog, but turned into a heart-to-heart instead. Yeah. All right, you guys. Oh, also, Mr. Too Cute for Cancer will be back tonight. He has been away teaching Vacation Bible School at my son's church, and now he is on his way home as we speak. And I miss the old fella. Can't wait to see him. So I'm excited about him getting home too. Now, don't forget about the Magic Mind, the free trial, the sample pack. I am going to put it on the screen and put it in the description box below with the code that you can use to get your free sample of Magic Mind, because I think it's a really good deal. If you can get it, you can try it out, and if you like it, then you can keep it going. So there you have it. All right, and I will be back with another video tomorrow. I'll open a new one tomorrow, but today this is Too Cute for Cancer. Oh, and I always forget to do this, and everyone always tells me, if you don't ask, you're not going to get it. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you're watching this, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, set the notification bell so you know that when I do upload, it'll notify you so you don't miss any videos. And I really appreciate you guys watching. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. This is Too Cute for Cancer signing off.